provide adequate health care for our employees, we opted for a $5,000 deductible rather than a $1,000 deductible. In order to not be unfair to the employees and say, okay, last year it was $1,000, sorry, it's $5,000 this year. What the city did, what the council opted to do, is we have a line item where we use actuarial tables to guess how many of our employees might actually have to be out the $5,000 or $3,000 or $2,000 or whatever. The first $1,000 of their deductible, we all are responsible for our own. Beyond that, the city said, since we just unilaterally said we're going to a $5,000 deductible, the city said that we would make up the difference between the $1,000 after they pay their $1,000. We'll make up the difference for the $5,000. We know that not every employee is going to have that kind of medical expense during the year. In fact, usually maybe one employee for the entire city, and I think some years not even any. But in order to be sure that we have that in the budget, for instance, in the police department, 6 officers covered with health. I'm just using this example, 95, 97, with 6 officers covered, because the police department probably has a higher risk of injury than other departments, we would keep several $1,000s in escrow in that line item to assist them with their deductible where they need it. We've been very fortunate. They've never needed the amount. Either we're being ultra conservative in the amount we keep, or they're being extra careful with their health. But in any case, the increased costs for Lieutenant Thompson's insurance would have to come out of that line item. We do have sufficient funds in that line item to cover his insurance needs and Mrs. Thompson's insurance needs, but it would severely deplete that line item. The point being that if we do this and then we have this mass emergency, or we have several life-threatening injuries that cause our officers to have to pay the $5,000 deductible, it could put us over budget in that particular line item, which when you're talking about the health of an individual and the safety of our employees is really not a debatable issue. Our employees need to be insured. Most cities are having to cut their insurance and drop insurance entirely. We've not had to do that, thanks to the council. I don't want to do that. And so the worst case scenario would be if we had several officers to get sick and have to use beyond their $1,000 deductible, we might have to come to the council and ask for a line item transfer or bring something up from our school. Is that clear as mud?
It's extremely clear. It's extremely clear, and you're right. It's very important for our employees to be insured.
Right.
Council, do you have any questions and discussions? I'm accepting motions in regard to this item.
I'll make a motion that we cover Lieutenant Mark Thompson and family under our health, cover city health coverage.
Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Burgess to add Lieutenant Mark Thompson and family to city health insurance. Do we have a second? A second by Ms. Hoffman. All in favor? All 4, motion carries. We'll move into item number 13. City Council may meet in closed session as permitted by Section 551.071, the Texas Government Code, for the purposes as follows. Section 551.071, consultation with attorney regarding possible litigation. With our attorney not being present today, there's no need to go into executive session. So we'll move on past that. Last item is adjournment. I'm accepting motions to adjourn tonight's meeting. Motion by Ms. Prasek. I have a second. Second by Ms. Hoffman. All in favor? All 4, motion carried. Meeting adjourned. Help me, Linda. 8:21 p.m. Thank you.